It's time for a midnight hunt.
Try to catch me howling at the moon.
Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Sandman, and we're making a new deck today in Magic the Gathering. I'm calling this one, I'm howlin for you. You know what it is. We're making a deck that is comprised nearly entirely of wolves and werewolves. So I did set out parameters for this deck. First one, has to be creature card of werewolf or wolf type. Or it has to be a creature card that has an effect that makes wolf tokens. I only broke this rule with one card because I haven't used dungeon delving cards, but that's probably getting removed from the deck very soon. Also, third rule, max of 70 cards. All right, let's get into breaking down this deck. I started building this deck around Garruk the Cursed Huntsman. I haven't really used planeswalkers before, so I thought I'd spend some time crafting cards, and this is the first one I picked up to base this deck around. I decided to stick with a duo color deck of black and green. I would say about 90% of the cards are green, and there's a few black cards sprinkled in there. The black portion of the deck is mostly killer spells. 4 murders, a poison the cup, a defense straight, 2 of the Eldest Reborn, and a Lash of Thorns make up the black spells, along with a couple of black werewolves. A Graveyard Trespasser, a Shady Traveler, and a Baneblade Scoundrel round out the black portion of the deck. Now we're going to get into the potatoes of the deck. We're going to save the meat for a little bit later, but we're going to get into the potatoes now. For green, I went for a more concentrated selection of spells. Some that are more focused on buffing the wolves, like Might of the Masses, 2 Ranger classes, 2 Howling Moons, a Mantle of the Wolf, and a Wolf Rider Saddle. The other spells I included are focused on making creatures fight each other or getting rid of enchantments, because fuck pacifism. Cards like 2 Devouring Tendrils, a Kalani Ambush, and a Broken Wings. Okay, since we finished up with the potatoes of the deck, now let's go to the main course. Basically the meat of the deck, the wolves. Just starting from the cheapest and going up. In this deck, I've got 2 Outland Liberators, 3 Packsong Pups, a Pestilent Wolf, a Sporeback Wolf, a Werewolf Pack Leader, 2 Hound Tamers, a single Fierce Witch Stalker, 2 Night Pack Ambushers, a Burly Breaker, an Eltergard Ranger, not sure if that's correct how to pronounce that, but I'm going with it, a Tireless Hauler, and an Averbra Caretaker to round out all the wolves. Plus, I've got a Varus Silvery Moon Ranger in there currently, but he's probably getting removed because I don't entirely understand or really like the dungeon mechanic. I've also got 28 lands / dual lands in there to round out the deck. I never know if that's enough. I don't think it's enough, and it's part of the deck building that I'm not very good at. So if you guys are Magic players, how many lands you typically put in a deck? My strategy with this deck is to at least keep a Packsong Pup on the field with other wolves for as long as possible. If I can keep any type of wolf on the field at the same time as Packsong, then every time I go into combat, I get to put a 1/1 counter on them. Also, keeping Ranger class up at level 2 helps with that buffing, because every time you attack, you get another 1/1 counter on your attacking creatures. You can also buff the Packsong Pup with Averbrook Caretaker, Wolf Rider Saddle, Night Pack Ambusher, Mantle of the Wolf, and Hound Tamer. This can make a puny little 2-mana card into a freaking monster if it's around long enough. Maybe by adding ward or a few other things to it, it'll also help keep it there for longer. Plus, there are some big threats in this deck, like Tireless Hauler and Burly Breaker, that are also werewolves that can get buffed by basically all of the other cards. So now let's talk about Garruk for just a quick minute. If you don't know what he can do, here's a basic overview. He can create 2+2+2 black and green wolves that increase his loyalty counter when they die. For 3 points, you can destroy a creature, or for 6 points, you can get an emblem that gives, I think it's all your creatures, +3/+3 with trample. Also, his summon of the wolves is 0 points. It's a 0-point cost. So using his wolves as blockers is kind of a no-brainer, so that you can just keep increasing points with him. And then, you know, bada bing, bada boom, spend 3 points, destroy a creature. If like you're going against a fly flying deck and you don't have reach, which I only have like 1 or 2 with reach in this deck, bada bing, bada boom. You spend the 3 points, you take out that flyer, and then you go and you move on. I'm an idiot, I know. So with this deck, so I've been using this deck in regular Explorer, not ranked, because I don't want to jump into ranked yet. I don't think I'm ready for that. But in regular Explorer, my current record is 3 wins and 2 losses. It's not really enough to get like a super good feel for the deck, and I have a few ideas of how to improve it and make it better. I would like to also hear your guys' feedback on what you think of the deck, if you would try using this, or if the decks I make are just stupid, which they probably are just stupid, but hey, I'm having fun with it, so fuck it. But yeah, if you guys want, I'm going to change the decks up. I will probably do that on stream, because I do like playing Magic on stream. I think it's fun. But yeah, that's all I really got, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and maybe you'll try this out for yourself. But yeah, that's all I got. Peace. I'm out, and I hope you guys have a royal day.